Hello, people. You are welcome once again to Elion Educational Consult. I solve technical drawing problems. We are still continuing with board practice, and in this board practice, we are going to be looking at how to draw title block. Now, for the title block, there is no fixed way of drawing the title block. However, there are some guidelines we must follow when we are drawing the title block. Now, I'm going to be putting us through how to draw the title block using these guidelines. Now, the specification I'm going to be using for the title block, I'm going to be using, okay, just right before time, I need us to understand that the title block is drawn at the bottom right hand corner. You can see this corner of the drawing sheet. This is where we produce the title block, not the bottom left hand corner here where I'm having my hand, or the bottom or the top left hand corner, or the top right hand corner. It is drawn at the bottom bottom right hand corner. Now, the specification I'm going to be using is 150 by 130 by 50 millimeter. Now, we are going to take this length here. Now, you can see from this part here of the borderline here. Okay, I'm going to take 130. 130 is 13. So this part now, this way, I will mark this point here. You can see this point, this one in particular. Then I will come to this other part. I will mark the height. I'm going to mark 50. This is 50. Then I'll bring in my T-square now, just like we use T-square to draw horizontal line, like I've told us in the previous video. Then from here, fix my T-square. Make sure the head of the T-square is square with the edge of the drawing board. Okay, then produce this line, a thin line at first, that way. Okay, like we have here. Okay, now the next thing you can do now, you bring in your set square. Now, to do the set square now, to use the set square, we use the set square to produce this line. We use set square to we use the T square, sorry for that, we use the T square to produce this horizontal line. So you may not need to bring in your T square again. So all I just need to do, put this like this, put this set square this way. Okay, adjust it until it gets to this point where we mark earlier, and check this inner side, make sure it's in line with this line here. Okay, it is assumed that I'm placing the T square. We use the T square to produce this line. Okay, so you can see it is straight inside here, and it's on this point, the 150 we measure earlier. So what we do now, just produce this line, thin line, that way. So we have this line. Then you can outline that, or you tick it out this way. Okay, tick it out this way. Okay, the next thing we are going to do now, from here, measure 30, which will serve as the portion where I'm going to be writing the information. Okay, this is 30. Okay, you can quickly also use our T-square, set square, like I told us earlier. So move it until you get to this point this way. Okay, make sure it is straight here. Okay, then to draw this perpendicular. Okay, so you have this, so you can tick out that as well. Tick out this. Okay, so we have this. Now, this column here, I'm going to be dividing that into 5 to take our information. So don't forget we have this height as 50, so I'm going to be dividing them into 10 millimeter. So 10 millimeter, that will give us 5 portion. So we have 5 portion like that. So with this now, so I'm going to go like that. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 that way. So what we do now, bring in our T-square, then produce the line with thin line first. We can take that out later. Draw for the other one. Have this. Then finally you have this. Okay, so we have the division now, so we can just stick them out with our ruler, the way we draw the thick line, this way. This way. This way. So the next thing is to letter, and to letter now, there are rules guiding lettering in technical drawing. Now when lettering, we have to always write in between two construction lines, in between two construction lines. Okay, so the letters and the figures, or if it is figures, should be written 6 mm of a 10 mm space. Don't forget that this space here is 10 mm, that is 1 centimeter. So it has to be written 6 mm of a 10 mm space. That is the space between the two construction line. When we say construction line, we mean thin line. The space between the two construction line must be 6 mm. So if we have this place as 10 mm, so what I need to do now is that I'm going to measure 0.2 from the top and the bottom this way now. So let me do this now. So 0.2, 0.2, to take 0.2, let me zoom that so that we can see that clearly. To take 0.2, 0.2, this is 1 and then 2 this way. This is 0.2. So I will take 0.2 from the bottom up again, 1, 2. So you can see that now. Okay, I will do that all through like that till I get to the final one. Okay, this is what I mean for this side as well. We'll take 1, 2. You can see that this is 1, 2. Then I will do for this side as well. This is 1, 2. This is 0.2. Then for this side, 1, 2. Then I will do same all along, all through the division that way. So I'm going to take that now. So for this side as well, take 2 and 2, 1, 2, like that, all through 1, 2. Okay, so like we have it there. So very quickly, I can now use my set square, so I can place the set square this way. So using this inner side, so just to make it fast, so I'll place it here this way. Then I'll produce my construction line. Don't forget, I said the construction line has to be a thin line. Then I will do for this part as well, this way, so you can see that. Okay, then I will take for this other part like this. This way. So I hope you can see this now. I'm going to do same throughout the drawing. So this is how the title block is going to appear. Let me show us, zoom it so that we can see. So this way, so we can now write in the information we want to be in the title block. So the first thing is name, and when you are writing, it must touch the projection line or the construction line. This way, I will show us now. This is the first thing, first information, your name. Then the next thing, you can put in your class. This way. You can see it must touch the information. The information must touch the edge of the construction line. This way. The next one is you can put in your assignment. That is the name of assignment. You can abbreviate this way if you cannot take everything. The next one, you can put in date. The date. Then finally, we can have the scale use for your drawing. This way. So you can have it this way. Alright, I've been able to write other vital information offline. So you can see this is how your borderline should appear on your paper, your title block on the bottom right hand corner of the drawing board of the paper, like you can see. And this is how the title block is done, and the necessary or vital information that the title block needs to carry. I hope you can see this, and I hope it is very much clear. Practice makes perfection, so keep practicing, you will get better in it. So this is the beginning of your journey to professionalism in technical drawing. So you have to know how to draw the board, do the board parties, draw your title block, your borderline, and draw writing the necessary information. So the next thing we'll be going into in the next video is bisection of lines. I'll be taking us through bisection of line. Please do not miss that video. Take a look at the video. Thank you very much for staying tuned. If you haven't subscribed, hit the subscription button and turn on the notification button for more video on technical drawing. Thank you very much. God bless you.